Can you exercise? Or do you have to stop when you're trying to get pregnant? Today we're going to talk about if you can exercise and how hard can you exercise. So come on, let's go. And welcome to the Fertility Godmother Show. Hey, I'm excited about today's episode because I love exercising, and if you're watching this episode, I bet you do too. And it can be really scary wondering if you can exercise. I'm sure there's people telling you to stop exercising, and I have a different opinion. So I'm Denise Noyer-Erez. I'm your host and I am your fertility godmother. And let's just dive right in. So first of all, if you are somebody who's been exercising most of your life and you just love to say run, I'm a runner, so let's use running, or maybe kickboxing, or anything that you love to do that can be a little bit intense. The reason it's recommended that you slow down, if you will, is because a lot of times our bodies are in that stress kickoff mode where our nervous system doesn't calm down. And if your nervous system doesn't calm down, it makes it really challenging to get pregnant. It can affect all the systems in your body, your digestive system, your reproductive system, your quality of your eggs, because that affects blood flow. So that is where that idea comes from, to make sure that you stop exercising. But I know that if you are somebody who loves to exercise, it's actually more stressful to not work out. Exercise it's a lifestyle. It's a part of your everyday or a couple times a week thing to take care of yourself, right? It helps you clear your mind, it helps you have energy, it makes you feel good, it helps you release frustration and stress. How can you tell me not to work out, especially on this trying to conceive journey? So there's a caveat. I believe that you can exercise, and maybe now is not the time to be training for a marathon or even maybe a half marathon. Maybe now's not the time to be doing, an Ironman and trying to get your peak performance out there. But for your everyday exercise workout routine, for you to run or do this, HIIT exercise or whatever it is for you, I believe it's okay, as long as, here's the trick, here's the little caveat here, as long as you also take the time to relax and take on something else that allows your body to calm down, to rejuvenate, and so that you can get the other side of that coin, if you will. It's important to add meditation or yoga or some type of quiet time. Maybe you do a gentle walk periodically to kind of rest and restore. Allow your mind to have 10 minutes of quiet time. Those are going to be even more important for you, because the thing is, trying to get pregnant can become stressful. Exercise, even though it feels really good, it does activate our nervous system that causes constriction and our bodies to be in that fight or flight mode. After the fact, we feel relaxed. Our body doesn't necessarily know. So you have to make sure that you add that you're getting your sleep, you're getting the whole piece of the puzzle. So I believe that you can absolutely exercise as long as you add in that rest component, which may be really challenging for you, but it's going to be so worth it so you don't have to give up exercise. The other thing I wanted to share with you is about the difficult level of exercise. Can you exercise really at a really high intensities? So I'm going to recommend that if you have been exercising your whole life at really high intensities, that you can definitely do that. Once you do get pregnant, you may want to tone it down a bit. There are certain exercises that are contraindicated when you are pregnant, such as crunches or deep squats. And you can still do core, but you can't do those crunches, right? Because you're going to be putting too much pressure and bearing down. So there are exercises that you shouldn't be doing when you're trying to get pregnant, which you might want to consider if you're trying naturally not to do after ovulation. But you absolutely can work out. You want to make sure that when you are pregnant, you're exercising at a place where you can have a conversation. So about 70% of your maximum heart rate is ideal. You don't want to get too hot. You could have moments, you can still do this high intensity, but again, the trick is to really balance it out, making sure that you have both sides so that you can release the stress, but you also have to rejuvenate. And I find that is where, not just when we're working out, but in our lives in general, we don't take that time to rest, recover, rejuvenate, and then go again. So I hope you found this episode helpful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe. If you have any questions, just go ahead and send me a DM. I'd be happy to answer them for you. There's so many different things for you to do to make sure that you are as healthy as possible and to have a healthy baby. And I would love to be able to guide you and support you. And one way to do that is through the Get Pregnant Method do-it-yourself online program. So you can click the link in the description below and find out if that's something that you would like to do. In the meantime, I'm Denise Noyer-Arez. I'm your fertility godmother, wishing you a happy, healthy pregnancy.